This is the spark, and it's the largest visual element of the copywriter's brain. It uses color, context, and icons to create this visual map of all the elements of the brain. Now, it's called the spark because it's designed to spark your recall and creativity when it comes to writing great copy. And we're going to discuss how it does this later on in the course. But for now, let me just give you a brief tour of the spark and show you how it relates to another section within the Copywriter's Brain PDF guide, which is the library. So as you can see, the spark is separated into 7 different sections. Let me zoom in here so you can see them a little bit better. They are pre-writing. These are aspects of copywriting that you want to do before you start writing your copy. There's mindset. These are things that you want to have in mind when you create your copy. There are copy elements, understanding what those are and how to best use them. Web copy, how to do that better because it's a little bit different than standard copy. Post writing, these are things that you want to do after you've written your copy. Resources, and so this is going to show you where you can find additional resources for learning the art of copywriting. And finally, section called the business. And I'm not giving you the business, but this is the business. It's talking about aspects of how to market and grow your own copywriting business. Now, within each section, as you can see also, there are individual elements that make up that section. So let's take a look at the pre-writing section. And you can see that each element within the pre-writing section, let me zoom in here, is defined by a short description of what that element actually is all about, and an icon to make each one of those elements a little bit more memorable. So let's take a look at some of the various elements that you'll find in the copywriter's brain as a whole. In addition to things such as how to prepare and develop a USP, you'll see that some of the other elements include in the various sections things such as how to tap into emotion, how to focus on one big idea, the importance of being honest, choosing your words wisely, telling stories, using repetition, using metaphors, removing resistance, handling objections, asking questions using simplicity, headlines, bullets. Let me scoot over here. Using graphics and images, what to do with your guarantee, your call to action, your signature, how to use SEO. I get that confused all the time, but SEO, search engine optimization, media such as audio and video, doing personal reviews of your copy, testing it, finding resources for learning it better, and of course marketing, getting clients, things like that. Each one of those is an individual element of the brain. Now, in addition to each element having a description and an icon, you'll notice that there is a number next to each one. And this is the page number within the Copywriter's Brain PDF guide where you'll find detailed information and ideas and strategies related to that element in the library section of the guide. So for example, let me zoom out here for just a second. You'll see here that headlines has 42 next to it. So if you want to find the ideas and strategies and tips for writing great headlines, you would scroll to page 42 of the Copywriter's Brain, and let me do that. And that is where you'll find all the information within the library section. This is the library section of how to write great headlines. And you can see that the heading is right there. It tells you what it is. The page number is right here on the bottom. And you'll see the related icon right there on the edge of the page.